Hello, it's me, R.R. Lee, and this is the Susumu Obsession. Our target is outside. We just have to go out of our bedroom and crouch behind this little piece of cover to shoot him in the face. There's about a second before he becomes fully aware of our existence and that we're trying to kill him. And if he becomes aware of our existence, even if we kill him, it doesn't count. Really weird because we didn't leave any evidence behind, but it doesn't count if he sees us. So we have to kill him before that happens. We have to shoot him in both of his eyes with one bullet, samurai style, just cut it in half mid-flight, and it's done in 30 seconds. And now we're gonna get a second target, a sushi chef. And we have to kill him as Dexter, so we're gonna have to go over to his house and take his clothes. Same as before, we're gonna go out onto our balcony to shoot him in the face. Just hug the corner. And when lining up the shot, I just try to get the top part of the bar that is on the cover, like right above his head, by like an inch, or at the very least it's an inch on my screen. It's universal. It's a universal length. Just get it lined up with that, and when Agent 47 takes out his handgun, it should be almost even with the top of his head. That's how I've been doing it. Look at that beautiful view. No wonder this game is 70 gigabytes. It's very clearly a picture. It looks like a picture. It's just a picture in the distance that they put a couple of like effects on. But damn, this game is 70 gigabytes. So that's taking up a lot of it, I imagine. All of the ambiance. The little bit of fog, that light that we just ran through. The birds that were flying off in the distance, or at least they were earlier. There were some birds earlier. We're gonna hack this door and make our way through. Just crouch down. No one should see us though. And we're gonna shoot the ground. I have coins, but we're just gonna shoot the ground instead, a little bit in front of that copper pipe. And he's gonna come and look at that. And it's just the perfect amount of distance for us to shoot him in the head and for his body to not get found so that we can leave. Again, I've brought coins, but in practice, I discovered that it's much easier to just shoot at the just shoot at whatever you want them to go and look at, because the coins just bounce around so much. They're great if you want to keep them there for a little bit longer so that you can line up your shot better, or to like lure them away some more. Then it's perfect for that. But just to move them that little bit of distance, it's better just to shoot at the ground. And that's this one done. 2 minutes 13 seconds. A lot of time, and having to make our way across takes about the same amount of time as just running to his room. Now we have to get fish poison, and this actually makes it an escalation. The fish poison that we have to get is what actually makes this an escalation contract, because it ties in with the next couple levels. It's not just a random objective that was added in to be an annoyance, like to make it more complicated, like when you have to hack a laptop. This actually is a part of what we need to do. It's a hint of how to solve the last level of this, which I think is actually really nice, as opposed to some of the other ones where it just changes level 5 at the last minute. It's completely different from the first 4 levels, and you have to figure out how to do something else. So this is actually pretty cool. I like this. We're gonna take his clothes and then go back to Sushi Chef. There really isn't... Is there anything different from this? We need a knife. We need a knife to get the fish poison. And it's in the kitchen where they are. And I can get that after I kill them. There really isn't much danger for this, so long as you bring the scramblers, and you get the scramblers from this map. You're able to unlock it with mastery of this one, so it's really not that bad. You don't have to bring much in order to beat this one. That'll distract him to come over here. And we can shoot him. His body won't get found here. And there's one other sushi chef in here. He doesn't matter so long as we crouch and make our way around this. We can pick up the knife. And the fish is over here in the freezer section. He's going to choke him out because he is going to turn around. He's going to turn around and go to the wall to do some other stuff. And I don't want him to look to the side and see us do this. So we just pull out the poison sack. And now we can leave. That poison sack that I believe turns into a vial of poison. Agent 47 just holding chemistry vials in somewhere, I guess. That is going to be important later for completing this. We don't need to use it now for anything. And it's only a consumable poison. It is a consumable poison that we took. That's this one done. 222, a little bit longer because we had to get the fish poison. And now some things have been moved. The things that have been moved is really just one thing. It's the fish. They moved the fish. So here we go again. Again, I like this one. I do like this one, but bang. But it's just a lot of, like, about half the length of this, well, not half, a third of the length of this is just getting over to Dexter's house, going over to his one-bedroom flat. It takes a lot of time. We could run around the outside and like go into his house the other way, but we would get seen using a scrambler because there's those two female NPCs looking at the entrance of his room. So we have to go this way and look at the beautiful view each time. It is nice to look at, but at the same time, it's just so slow. It is really slow. Gonna pick that up. They don't need to see that. And aside from them moving the fish, everything is essentially the same for this level. I wish they would have added some other things, like more enforcers or something, so that you'd have to figure out more routes, because you pretty much use the same route for all levels.
I have one question.
What you see me do for level 2 is just about the same as what we're going to be, as what we had to do for this one and the last one. It's all the same. He's gonna come over and take a look at that.
How about you
Shoot
show
him in the
yourself?
head. He'll always fall forward behind this cover. He's not gonna see what we're gonna do, which is choke him out. And you see the fish is just right there on the corner. It's right there. They just moved the fish. We already kill one of them, and the other guy can be easily choked out, so moving the fish isn't much of a complication. It doesn't do very much. And we're gonna leave out the front, the first floor again. Hello, thank you for greeting me. They were already bowing before I came out the door because they are aware of our existence. They just can't do anything until we do something illegal. The NPCs in this game always know where you are. You just have to do something illegal in front of them first before they can actually do anything. And that's this one done. 216, it was faster because they moved the fish. Fantastic. And now for this part. I like this part. We have to kill this guy. He doesn't move. He only moves in one event, and it has to do with the fish. This level is what made me like this one, because it seemed repetitive. Like I said, like 2, 3, and 4 are essentially the same, doing this over and over again. But level 5 is what made me like this, because our new target will, well, he'll move in the event of an alarm or an explosion or like something else bad happening. He'll run away, of course, if you go around killing everybody. But there's only one way to get him to move, I'm gonna say legally, and it has to do with the fish poison. He only moves for free food. Like all of the NPCs that he's sitting around with in the little employee break room, They only move for food. They they only move for food. It's like any job. It's just like any job over here at this high-tech hospital. We want to show you how much we appreciate you by giving you some food, so some pizza and drink. Except in his case, it's going to be some seafood, no drink. They have to pay for their own drink out the vending machine, but still, so much appreciation. Have some free food. Have a couple bites. That's it. It's like the thin slice of pizza. I'm sure y'all have seen that on the internet. The thin slice of internet pizza that looks like it's cut at like a, how much is it? Like a 13-degree angle. A very thin slice of pizza. And I have to drag their bodies now, because when we open that for them to come and take the food, I need that knife. Thank you. When we open it for them to come and take the food, they're gonna find both of their bodies, so we just have to put them away now. And I'm gonna, if you would, thank you. Thank you, thank you. We're gonna drag them and put them in the crate, in the freezer, the chest freezer, and we're going to poison these mussels. I believe those are mussels or oysters. And now we open it, and they're all gonna get up, because you can see the red dot on the mini-map. That's our target, surrounded by like 10 other NPCs. He always comes and eats one of those oysters or mussels, the shellfish. He always comes and eats that, so by the time we get to our escape, he's gonna die. Sorry it has to be off screen, but this is fast. See? Body found, and that's all 5 levels of this done. I like how that tied in. I like how that tied in. It was actually like a little story of how we're doing all of this just to give that guy food poisoning. A very lethal case of food poisoning. And yeah, sorry about that. I thought that the picture was gonna show up, but I forgot that I had already unlocked it. Ah well, it'll be in the thumbnail. But that's this one done. That is the Susumu Obsession completed. I'd like to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And I hope that you'll enjoy the next one as well. Goodbye.